So, wouldn't it be cool if you could send a thought or an image from your brain through your brainwaves through the air into somebody else's mind and control their decisions? Well, in today's video, I'm going to share with you an amazing trick that will look just like that. That's coming right up right after this. Well, welcome back to Presto Paul TV. I'm your host, Presto Paul, and on this channel, I teach you the best tricks, tips, and techniques on how to do magic for beginners. If you are new here, welcome aboard. Sit back and relax and have some fun with us today. If you are returning to my channel, thank you so much for your support. Hey, let's not waste any time. Let's have some fun because you'll live longer. Let's get right into the magic. I'm going to send an image from my mind to Mr. Chuckles over here, and he is going to receive my message, hopefully, and select my favorite card amongst these 8 cards. I'm going to give him a little bit of a mix up here, a little bit of a shuffle. So I'm going to spread them out here for Mr. Chuckles to look at, and I'm going to have him select one. But first, I have to send the image from my mind to Mr. Chuckles. Here we go, Mr. Chuckles. Are you ready? All right, Mr. Chuckles, you should have received my message from my brainwaves to yours. If you would peck at my favorite card that you know is in your head right now. That one right, the 9 of hearts, are you sure? Okay, let's check this out. We'll put the 9 of hearts right there on the table. And now I'm going to show you these other cards. You could have chose the 2 or the 4. You could have chose the Jack or the 6. The 5 or the King or the Queen. You see, these all have blue backs on them. The 9 of hearts is my favorite card. Oh, you don't believe me? Well, it's true because it's the only one that has a red back. So I'm about to teach you the secret to one of the first tricks I ever learned as a beginner magician just like you. This is not my trick. This is credited to a man named Nick Trost, and a subtlety was added to this trick by a man named Ed Marlowe called the Old Ram subtlety. Now, if you back that up, Old Ram spells Marlowe backwards. So here's what you're going to need. 2 decks of cards, 1 red, 1 blue. You're going to remove 4 cards from each deck, red and blue, and you're going to alternate them. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 red, 1 blue. And it does not matter what the cards are. These just happen to be random cards I took out of these 2 decks. And we're going to go down to the table so I can show you exactly how this works. All right, here is how to do the 8-card brainwave trick. All you need are 4 cards from one deck. This happens to be blue. 4 cards from another deck happens to be red. You're going to take these cards and going to alternate their order with red, blue in this case, until you've alternated all the cards. So you're in this situation where you have opposite colors every other one. You can shuffle these cards in the beginning of this trick without disturbing this order as long as you do what's called a straight cut. So if I take 1 card and put it underneath, that's a straight cut. Everything is still in order. If I take 3 cards and put them to the bottom, nothing's happened. They're all still in order. You're going to turn that little packet over and you are good to go. They see these cards as ordinary cards, which is exactly what they are. You're going to spread the cards in your hand and you're going to describe to them what kind of a trick you're going to do. In my presentation, I do it as one of these cards is my favorite card. I'm going to send an image of that card from my brain through my brainwaves to your brain. When you receive the message, you're going to reach out with your pointer finger and just touch 1 card, whichever one you feel drawn to. Does not matter which one they touch. This will work every single time. So let's say, for an example, they chose the Jack of Spades. You're going to place the Jack of Spades on the table like that. These 3 cards will go underneath from right to left, just like that. Now we're going to do the Ed Marlowe Old Ram subtlety. What you're going to be doing is showing the same colors, red in this case, several times to let them be convinced that you have nothing but red cards here, but what you really have is a blue card here with the red and the other ones alternating as well. So this is how you do it. You push this one over with your thumb, you flash the backs momentarily, place the right hand cards down first, The other card can be placed on top of it. You can push it off just like that. You're going to repeat this process again, pushing off, turning the cards over, but remember they're alternating. But from their perspective, these look just like red. You can place that down. You can push this off with a thumb if you're able to do it that way, that's great. Or you can just push it off like that and place this one down and this one down. Keep this last one so you can use it as a pointer saying all these cards are red. My favorite card is the Jack of Spades. In this particular case, whatever it is, that's going to be your favorite card. They're going to want proof, and that's where you get them with this little bit of a surprise ending. You say, well, all these cards were red except for this one, which is my favorite card because it's the only one with the blue back. You place this card on top of that little packet. You can take this one and turn it over. You have now automatically reset this trick so you could do it again over and over. Have a blast performing this one, my friends. Well, thanks so much for stopping by to watch another episode here at Presto Paul TV. I hope you enjoyed yourself today, and if you are new, I hope you would consider subscribing. Go ahead and do so right now if you want to see more of these videos, and give me a thumbs up because that makes you Thumb Buddy special. Hey, until next week, remember, you gotta have fun. You'll live longer. See you next time. This is not my trick. This is Bun. This is Bun.